Hey, Ricky Rackman here. We're in beautiful Bel Air, California. Check it out, this beautiful estate. This is supposed to be the new place that guys in Alice in Chains have been hanging out while they've been in L.A. And I guess success hasn't changed them much, has it? So we're going to go inside. The entire Countdown to the Ball and Headbangers Ball will be spent hanging out with Alice in Chains. So right now we're going to get ourselves into this place. It'll be great. And hi, yes, I'm here to see the guys in Alice in Chains.
State your name.
Ricky Rackman.
Rackman?
Rackman. From MTV.
How do you spell that?
No,
your name.
Oh, R-I...
Rocky?
We'll clear it up here, and while
that?
we're clearing our
Ricky?
way in, you watch the number
Rocky?
10 video.
That's
R-I-K...
Rackman.
Rackman.
Rackman?
Yeah.
Rackman? Speak up. Who is that name they all ask for? That Allison James? I've worked here for years. I don't know anybody named Allison. You call these people singers with their screaming and yelling? That's not music.
Obviously, some sort of mix-up at the front door, but I'm sure everything will be okay. Inside, we're going to hook up the guys in Alice in Chains. And the top 7 videos, Countdown to the Ball, are on the way. Well, anyway, I think that some of the guys in Alice in Chains might be up there. And, hey, is anybody there? We're supposed to do this big interview, you know, spend Countdown to the Ball, Headbangers Ball with them. There's somebody up there. Yeah, we're supposed to do something with Alice in Chains, MTV.
You guys weren't supposed to be here till 11. What time is it?
11.
Hold on a sec. I'll be down in a minute.
Maybe he'll be able to help us find somebody from Alice in Chains. So, coming up, and in the meantime, here's the number 7 video on Countdown to the Ball. Oh, the door's open. I guess we could just probably go right in.
That damn butler.
Hi, I'm looking for some of the guys in Alice in Chains.
Hey, Jerry, man.
I didn't recognize you. How you doing? It must be the cat slippers. That must have been it.
Imported from Zimbabwe.
Oh, this is kind of a nice place. Is that where you guys are hanging out now?
This is where we
We
stay.
had a little problem getting in.
Yeah, well, I'm not really ready yet, but come on in anyway.
We cleared it up. You keep on watching. The top 4 videos on Countdown to the Ball are on the way.
They're here, guys.
Oh, hey. Look, you guys are really going. How you doing? How you doing?
Stop there.
Welcome to our house. It's early morning, you know. It's tough for a life of a rocker.
Guys in Alice in Chains, and looking at your surroundings, I guess life hasn't changed too much for you guys lately, has it?
No, not at all. We haven't gone to Hollywood, no.
No?
Not yet.
And this is the new LA place for you guys?
Yeah, we're going to stay here for a couple months while we're recording the album.
Still have a Seattle place?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Just like this?
Several.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah.
This is,
It's a little small for us.
it's kind of cramped, but, you know, got to do what you
Well, it's
gotta
nice to know that you guys have still stayed down to earth. You haven't changed much, no thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're going to give us a tour, and right now we'll play number 4 on Countdown to the Balls. We're hanging out with Alice in Chains. Oh, we're here with Alice in Chains at this place they hang out in L.A., and, you know, you tell me this is like the craziest place. They have the wildest parties, and I didn't check my mail, so I couldn't find my invitation. I'm sure they did. Anyway, this room, I was just commenting on the carpet here. I mean, what is the deal with this?
We had a wild party. Half was here. Dolph was here.
You got Dolph Fuchs right here. Look at that. Oh, that was Nicholson.
That's where Nicholson irks right there. If you'd like to zoom in on that, he's a mad dog. He's rabid. He's zany.
He was drinking Mad Dog.
So,
For all thing, it's enough. There's a bit of the urine stain in the corner there. We wouldn't say who did it. Basinger.
So we didn't say that. Kim's a great old
So this would be like the celebrity stain room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see what other mysteries the other rooms will unravel. We're here with Alice in Chains. I feel kind of, I'm not sure if it's underdressed or overdressed. But you might explain what this room is.
This is the bathroom here, and hey, look out there, man.
Sorry.
It's got a little drip, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is the bathroom.
Get that on me. Got a bathe.
We've had a lot of wild parties in this here
Gonna
tub.
drop any more names?
I don't think we should. We could probably get into a lot of
My
wild
back
parties.
hurts for bending over, picking them up all the time.
Yeah.
We could all bathe in here together.
We all have babies.
You can't prove that. True.
You know, certain stories I don't think really need explanation, and while we're trying to find out more great stuff about Alice in Chains, including possibly some serious stuff when the Headbangers Ball starts, which is real soon. Right now, you're going to watch the #1 video on Countdown. got video on Countdown to the Ball. I'm Ricky Rackman. This is Alice in Chains. That was the Barking Dog. And now it's the Headbangers Ball. It's the Headbangers Ball. We've got videos on the way from AC/DC, The Cult, and of course Alice in Chains. And we're here with Alice in Chains and your luxurious place with your luxurious guard dogs that chasing you on the way in.
Of course.
Got
I wouldn't have it any other way.
So is this the way that you guys are now?
Yeah.
You haven't changed at all, have you?
Haven't changed not a bit.
Okay, now there's a lot of questions that we want to ask you, like about the new album, about Stab, about when you're going to go out on the road, all the bands you've been with. So, you know, could you guys kind of get out of this kind of thing and get back to your regular clothes?
This is our regular clothes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We're going to play a video. This is from you guys. This is Alice in Chains, Man in the Box, and we'll be back with Alice in Chains.
Oh, now you've done it, Rich.
Security!
Now you've done it.
My hair! My hair! Ah, I can't swim!
You wrecked a perfectly good pair of slippers.
What do you mean it didn't work? You have to do it over.
It didn't work?
Now I got to do it over.
It is the Headbangers Ball. We're hanging out with Alice in Chains, Sean and Layne. On a serious note, kind of want to just backtrack a little bit. We had you guys on the show and everything was just starting to kick off. A little bit earlier, we played the video Alice in Chains, Man in the Box, and that kind of really kicked it off. I mean, you guys did have a reasonable amount of success. Are you pleased? Did you always know it was going to be like this, or did it pass your expectations? Seriously.
Seriously, it passed my expectations.
But that mean you're happy right now, right?
Speechless.
I mean, what were some of the high points?
Look around, Rick. I think this says it all.
Yeah, but there's a big for lease sign in front, so just kind of figure. And there's no furniture.
We're
So it's nice.
We're not from
Which
here.
part? The no
lease
furniture?
thing.
Oh, the lease part.
We're not from here. We're just here visiting.
Okay. Well, we're going to find out more juicy stuff, and the Frantic Fringe is on the way, and of course we'll have video from Alice in Chains. Stick around. Here with Layne and Sean of Alice in Chains. We're hanging out at their lovely estate. Times haven't changed much. But on a serious side, Layne, it's got to be a trip for you, you know, starting off as what people were calling an underground band, and now when you have a reasonable amount of success, you're being labeled as just like a rock band, without ever changing at all. Do you... How's that bubbling noise in the jacuzzi?
You thought that was? That's funny.
Anyways, do things feel like they've changed? I mean, let me ask a question. Going out on the road, you were out on the road with Megadeth. You were out on the road with Van Halen. What other bands did you tour with?
Slayer, Iggy Pop.
Well, we're talking about a lot of different type of bands. For instance, being out with Van Halen, and they were veterans of the road, did they give you any tips?
Yeah, Eddie gave me a tip. He's a leper. I have it in a jar. It's pickled. We had, like, kind of a thing going. Sorry, Valerie. I mean,
It's
get
over
lonely
now.
on the road.
It's over
I
now,
think with
Val.
that, we should play a video. Some stories are left, better left unfinished. And now, that's one of those stories.
Eddie.
Let's play a video from AC/DC. Here it is. I'm here with Sean and Layne from Alice in Chains, and we're talking a little bit earlier about, you know, with the success you guys had, and you traveled a lot with bands like Slayer and Iggy Pop, and those are two totally different bands. Which type of crowd would you say was more receptive to Alice in Chains?
None of them.
I think the Slayer, Megadeth,
Seriously, did those crowds dig Alice in Chains? Because I imagine it would be really scary to open up for a band like Slayer, not being a heavy metal or thrash band.
It was really scary, but we figured, you know, if we could pull that one off, we could pretty much pull off anything.
And how about the Iggy Pop shows? Those were really good.
Those went really
Did you
great.
get to talk to him?
Igamunga. Yeah, we did.
Did he give you any tips? I mean, he's definitely a veteran of all kinds of wild things on the road.
Strange cat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He gave me a tip. I missed it, but it was fun. Nice guy.
I learned a lot from him. I can't remember what it was, but it's...
And I imagine you also got to travel a lot. Are there any countries you got to play that you've never been
Guam.
before?
We're huge.
You've been playing
We're
Guam.
huge in Guam. The Guamese love us.
Was there a country that you played in?
Short, swarthy, lovable people.
We're going to try to find out something serious about Alice in
Yeah, we
Chains.
played in Europe.
We played lots of places.
Europe,
That's
is that a
good, thank
country?
you. We'll give you more time on this one, and we'll play some more videos. So stick around. It's the Headbangers Ball with Alice in Chains.
Well, if you want to be...
Well, we figured out why you are here in L.A., and I hear that part of the time is done. What is this you're doing? The Tai Chi?
Oh, he's just flexing. It's nothing.
Is that another L.A. thing that you've been learning?
Yeah.
See, you're giving L.A. a bad reputation. People think that when you sell, 500,000 records or so, you come to L.A., turn out like this.
You do.
What, you don't?
You don't?
Well, I would know because I haven't sold 500,000 records. So
Neither
if
did
I
we.
did, that would be it. Anyways, I'd like to talk seriously for a moment about the new record. Have
I
you
bet you would.
decided on
I
a
bet you
producer
would.
yet?
Yeah, we're going to use the same guy, Dave Sweet Gherkin Jordan. We call him a Sweet Gherkin. You figure it out. And he's going to play all the instruments again on this album for us. We'll come in, take some action photos behind the instruments, and go on the road.
We're just using cardboard cutouts this tour.
So we can play like 3 states at once.
A good idea. I
And,
like that.
and we're going to have, like keyboard players playing and samples and everything, and then we're kind of like the new kids of heavy metal.
I've also been told that when you're not busy doing the action photos, that you guys really like to crank or yank.
No more cranky, my Yankee.
Which is so perfect, because right now it is crank or yank time.
Ooh.
And for those that are watching at home that might not know what crank or yank is, I'm sure you guys know, but I think it's just to keep us out of trouble, I'll explain it. Crank or yank is where we play a little bit of a video, you watch it, you decide whether you like it. If you like it, that means you want to crank it.
Yeah, you're going to crank the
And if you don't like it,
that.
that means that you want to
Go in the bathroom and yank it.
something just like that. And tonight's video is one that we've never seen before.
I wasn't yanking it, I was combing my hair.
It's coming from Lillian Axe, and it was a song that was originally done by Badfinger, and it's called No Matter What. Well, that was a little bit of Lillian Axe. Do you want to crank it or do you want to yank it? Now, if they want to crank it or yank it, what's the number they should call? Tell us.
1-900-370-0100. Each call costs 50 cents because they're money-grubbing maggots.
Exactly. Now, the phone lines are only going to be open for a little bit, so I suggest that you call now. Tell, should we crank or yank Lillian Axe?
Lilith. When you
And
call up, say
Let's
Lilith.
play a video now. This is the version that you like so, isn't it?
I love it so.
Tell us why.
It's lovely. This is We Die Young.
It's Frantic Fringe time. Jane's Addiction are on the way, and a debut from Bark Market. And I was going to play a video, another debut from a band that's from your area called Grunt Truck. Is there anything you can tell us? First time, before we play the Grunt Truck video, maybe you can tell me a little bit about, has Seattle changed much since all this, word out?
Yeah.
I agree.
Talk about Grunt Truck.
Talk about Grunt Truck.
It's my favorite band from Seattle.
Really?
It's one of my favorite bands, period. I wouldn't care if they were from Poughkeepsie or Goober, Idaho.
You're on your period? Are you in tune with the moon? Or am I lost? Go back to him.
Anyways, they're great. Grunt Truck.
It's called Not a Lot to Save. Check it out. I'm here with Jerry and with Mike of Alice in Chains. And I was told that you guys are going to answer the questions right this time. We're going to get some serious answers. Because there is a lot of stuff out there too. They're in there that the viewers of Headbangers Ball want to know about Alice in Chains, because your fan base has grown quite a bit.
Not anything about underwear or music, right?
Nothing about that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. First of all, the Sap that came out. I mean, it wasn't a record that came out with a lot of hype about it. It kind of just came out, and a lot of the Alice in Chains fans bought it. But a lot of people didn't really know about Sap.
Well,
That was the stuff we demoed, and
Don't mind him, he has a drinking problem, by the way.
it was the stuff we demoed a lot, on the road to do the album, and there was just tunes we put together that we thought shouldn't go to waste. So we
Don't
put
mind
it.
him, Ricky.
Yeah, I got a drinking problem. Don't worry about it. We put them together and just put it out with no hype, just to have some songs out that we thought were good.
We're going to put it out with a
on
hyphen, but...
We were going to put it on with a hype.
Instead of the hype.
It's stuff we wouldn't have put on the album, because of, we got a certain style of
Now, you
music that
sang
was-
lead on some of the songs on that record.
I did sing one.
Are you going to be...
I did sing lead.
Are you going to be
Sing like a
singing...
lark, too, I'll tell you that right
Yeah.
now.
Sing like a lark?
He can sing like a lark.
Are you going to be
Tell you
singing
that,
lead
boys
on
and girls.
the new album?
There may be a couple of cuts where I do a little bit more vocal stuff, but I've got a problem with that too, so I got to get that under control.
He's got a bad acne problem on his back. I'm working on it right now.
What about you? You going to be singing at all?
Oh, I sing like a lark, and, well, no, not on this album. On the new Pop Llama album, I'll be doing some vocals.
Can't wait. How about Zamfir? Big Zamfir
Me
thing?
and Zamfir like this.
That's awesome.
I'm over here.
So we put it out that way on purpose with no hype, it's just, we just put it out. If you want to listen to it, check it out.
So for those Alice in Chains fans that don't know, there is a record out there called Sap.
That's right, Sap.
And you should buy it. And it also has some stuff that's a little different from Alice in Chains. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's all
Candlelight
sappy.
music.
It's very sappy.
Let's play a video, and why don't you tell us the video we're going to play?
Yeah, here's the Cult, Firewoman. Check it out.
With Jerry and Al Malayakika of the band Alice in Chains.
That's Akmar.
Akmar.
Ahmed,
I read it wrong. And we are going to find out some interesting stuff about the new record in a little bit. But one thing I wanted to mention is there's a movie that's coming out this summer called Singles. It's kind of based on a fictitious band called Citizen Dick. Am I right?
You are right.
And Citizen Dick, who the singer is played by Matt Dillon, I guess the band goes around and is opening up for Alice in Chains at some shows, right?
Right.
So does that mean you guys made your acting debut?
Acting debut.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did make our acting debut in that movie. We made our acting debut, too. I had a big zit on my forehead.
That's always good.
Yeah.
So you guys play and you do acting in it?
Oh, we sing, we dance.
Sing like larks.
Yeah, basically.
We do 2 songs live in a club scene.
Which are the songs?
One song, It Ain't Like That, from the
album.
old album.
The facelift.
Yeah, that old thing. And then a new song called Wood.
Okay, great. So I guess we'll be seeing that this summer. How was Matt Dillon? Did you get to work with Matt Dillon?
Matt was cool.
Got to drink with him a lot.
We drank a lot with him.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
I couldn't drink too much with him because of my problem. He didn't want to be too close to me, of course.
Yeah, you feeling real comfortable right now?
I'm feeling really wet and refreshed. Yeah.
We'll be back with Alice in Chains throughout this entire show that just goes on and on and on.
On and on.
We'll be back after this. Stick around. On and on. Here with Alice in Chains, and still working on his drinking problem. And one thing that I want to notice that you love showing off is that you just recently had your nipple pierced. I noticed that you've been pushing that towards the camera. Any reason for that? Cover it up. It's making me
I got
sick.
3 things pierced. I got my ear pierced there, my nipple, and my...
So tell us about the new record.
Oh, the new record?
Just to get off that, I mean, is this showing like a new attitude?
Yeah, a new attitude. No, this is heavier. This one's heavier than the last one.
You know, most people
A lot more
don't
sick.
explain the new records as that. Seriously, what is the new record? I mean, is there anything that you did a lot different than you've done before?
Yeah, we actually...
we wrote all of us together.
All of us together wrote a lot of songs, and I don't know, we're just...
So is it
we're
definitely
getting a
more
lot
of a...
sloppier. It's getting good.
Is it more of a band project now?
No, it always was a band project.
It always
but,
was. When we put it together, though, a lot of the songs were pretty much written a lot by Layne and me. And the way we do everything is bring everything in and work it out as a band. This time, what we did was, everybody came in with individual ideas, and then we melded them together. You know, it was really cool. It was cool.
Good, and
Don't mind him.
do you have any idea when we're going to hear some of this new stuff?
Probably late August.
You don't have anything like you could just kind of let us play now, do you?
No, not right now. We don't.
How about
but,
we could sing a little bit?
That's the bass, right?
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Thank you.
You're a little out of tune, let me say.
Thanks, Ricky.
We'll be back with Alice in Chains. Headbangers Ball continues.
We'll be right back.
Alice in Chains, and you're recording the album. Are you completely done recording the record right now?
No, we're halfway through.
And you've been doing it all in L.A. How much time have you spent working on it so far?
Couple weeks now, Jerry.
We've been here for about 3-4 weeks, I think.
I've been in Iran for about 3 weeks, and I just got here. Met the
It was
band
tough
here.
to get him out because, you know, when you marry an Iranian and stuff, it's law. You can't get out without a passport. You can't leave the house without permission, and we had to smuggle him out through Turkey. But
Yeah,
he's here. We've done the record. It's sounded good, or we're in the middle of.
Now, how much time did you spend recording the first one, Facelift?
Probably about
3 weeks, a month.
a month.
And what about Sap?
Sap, we spent about
day.
2 days.
Okay.
That's all just demo stuff.
2 days.
And for the new record, which tentatively is being called Brown Rice Pilaf?
Brown rice pilaf, right?
Brown-eyed
Okay,
starfish.
this record would take how long? Have we any idea yet?
A month.
Yeah, it'll probably
We'll
take
be
a
here
month to cut the
for another
stuff. Then we get the mixing time, and then of course we got to go to Algeria and get that special, surgery we wanted to do. But
Yeah.
we don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah, and I got to go get
Actually,
burped.
it's going to cure my drinking problem.
The surgery?
It's really bad.
Have you got any titles yet of certain songs in the album?
Deviated septum.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I know what that would be about.
Yeah. Deviated septum we have on there. collagen lip implant, Nightmare, is going to be a big
Were
hit.
some of these based on instances in L.A.?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're really
I
inspired
kind of
here.
figured that.
We kind of, where we're staying right now is in Venice, but there's still kind of a dip there, and we call it the Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of silicone around there.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, right now, it's Crank or Yank time. So we're going to watch it. Here's No Matter What by Lillian Axe.
Yo, man, soundtrack, because there's lots of cool stuff on it. Okay?
Hanging out with Layne and Mike from Alice in Chains. Now, this is our last time speaking to you tonight, so, you know, a couple things I do want to know. I know that it brings massive tears to your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But was it tough going into the studio with the success of Facelift?
No.
Seriously.
Not at all.
I mean, Facelift did do very well. It was a great record, and it was one of the few instances where not only the people that liked the music, like the kids liked it, but the critics liked it too. And very rarely do you please both parties. Is that kind of scary, you know, recording another record, or do you just kind of forget about that, look at that as a past?
We buried it.
We're 6 feet under. We're confident the song is going to bury that one.
In what way?
Just going to blow it away. That was our first album, you know, now we know what we're doing, you know, so we can make it be better. We've progressed. Grown up a little since the last album. He's starting to sprout another limb right now. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Out of my chest.
Well, thanks again for answering so many questions with you. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you. And why don't you, and I meant it those times. Why don't you tell us about the next video we're going to play?
Sea of Sorrow. This was a fine video. A nightmare to make. It took too long to make. Please like it, please.
Here with Sean and Jerry from Alice in Chains. This is going to be the last time that we speak with you tonight. And I'm sure we'll probably hook up with you if we're real lucky next time your record's done, which could be, what, 3 weeks or 3 months or...
Well, you know, we like
In
to take
between that
we
period.
like to take like 8 to 10 months making a record.
Going into the studio, does it feel a little bit different this time?
Yeah, we know what we're doing. I don't have a broken
Yeah, that's
hand.
what the other guy said.
I don't have a broken hand. That helps.
That helps. Yeah, definitely. He's got all
And,
those hooves.
My bladder, I still have a bladder infection, but I'm drinking lots of cranberry juice, so that should be gone.
That's good. Clear that right up.
Definitely.
But things going smoother, or is everybody being a little bit more meticulous this time?
It's easier.
Nah,
We're just jamming. I mean,
you can't polish a turd, you know, so we just wing it. We just do everything live and then throw like guitar solos over it. And, you know,
there it is.
That's about it. We don't polish the turd, take a long time. Well, let's make it better, you know. It's like...
Still a turd.
The method hasn't changed, so it's
Now-
the same, which is no method.
Now, since you've been in L.A. for a while, I mean, has it changed your lifestyle? Do you see any L.A.?
It's only changed our lifestyle in one way. We're not as fish white as we usually are in
Exactly.
Seattle. Yeah.
A little red coming in.
Yeah, a little more color, and we've begun to appreciate breast implants. Even though they're dangerous, girls don't get them. But if you have them, they're nice.
I have one right now.
Yeah,
I got the saline ones, and those are really cool. They're safe. And since I've been here, I've been swimming a lot because we're living on the ocean, and
I'm starting to get gills.
I got a blowhole. I have started growing a blowhole, which is kind of weird. But outside of that, you know, I rock.
Haven't changed at all.
No.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. And would you like to talk about this next video that we're going to be playing?
Of course.
This is Temple of Dog.
Temple of the Dog Hunger Strike. Watch it. Do it.
Well, that's it for tonight's Headbangers Ball. Thank you so much for spending the evening with me and with Alice in Chains. And in all those 3 hours, we learned that the Alice in Chains record will be coming out sometime in late August, and we'll be looking forward to that because that's about all we learned. But we had a lot of fun, and thank you very much for spending the couple hours with us. I'm Ricky Rackman. I'll see you next Saturday night. And if you're over 18, get out there and vote. Remember to keep one foot in the gutter when fishing the gold. I'll see you later. Bye.